Hello guys, today let's learn about one more topic in Power Automate, that is how to format number as a currency in by using the Power Automate flow. In the Power Automate we can use a action format number, or we can also use a format number function. With this both we can format the number into a different type of formats like decimals, percentages, currencies, etc. Today I will explain one of those example in this, like currency, how to format the number as a currency. Explain this topic with an examples. So for that, let me open my SharePoint list and Power Automate homepage. As you can see here, I have opened my SharePoint site as well as the Power Automate homepage. You can navigate to the Power Automate homepage by typing make.powerautomate.com in the browser. If you have already logged in with your user credentials, it will automatically navigate to this homepage. Let me explain this in a manually trigger flow first by taking the user input as a number, so that it will convert to the currency format. How the number will be converted into the currency format by using the format number function. Click on this create button and select instant cloud flow. Name your flow and select manually trigger a flow trigger and click on create button. Then the flow trigger will be added. Inside the flow trigger, click on add a input and select the number. Here I'm just taking the number as an input and renaming it to the cost. So let me take a compose action, select compose, and in the inputs we have to provide the expression. Here click on insert expression. So the expression should need to be a format number function. The format number function will convert a number into different styles of a number like decimals or currency or percentages. This is how the format number function will work, which means it will convert the number into a different styles of the number. Let me open my notepad to show you the syntax. This is the syntax. Inside the format number function, we need to provide the number that we wanted to convert, and which means the format you wanted, which means the format we want, like currency or decimal. That's the format, and local is optional, and which it means the language or region for formatting. For example, I have taken it as a currency. For US it should be like this is the local en hyphen US, so that it will convert into the US dollars. So this is the syntax of a format number function. Let me insert the expression. When you type here format, then it will automatically populate the functions. Click on format number, and within the brackets we have to insert the dynamic content. Here click on dynamic content and search for the cost that we have already taken as a user input. Take the cost, comma, we need to provide the format. So here we wanted to convert the number into the currency. I will take C. The C will represent the number will be converted into the currency. After that, I will provide the local en hyphen US. I wanted to convert it into a US dollars, so I'm giving it in a this local. I'm giving this local, and click on add. Let me save this flow and run it. While giving the user input, we will provide the number value there. Click on test and select manually. Click on test. In the run flow window, we have to provide the cost. I will give it as a 5,000. You can see this is a number, and click on run flow. Click on done. Now the flow ran successfully. Let me open this compose action to see. As you can see here, the number is converted into the US dollars. This is how the format number function will work by converting the numbers into the different styles. Here we wanted the number into a currency, so I have given the format as a currency. Let me also show you this example with the SharePoint list by using the format number action this time, not the format number function. So let me open my SharePoint list. I will take one of the SharePoint list here. So I will use this SharePoint list employee travel voucher. As you can see, there are columns with the column name as employee name, voucher number, voucher amount, and usage status, expiry date. So these were the columns, and we have a number column here, that is voucher amount. As you can clearly see, this is the number. It is not showing any number format, that is the currency format here. So we'll convert this number into a currency format and send an email to the employee who has this voucher amount in the currency format. Before designing the Power Automate flow for this example, I wanted to show you one thing. Let me go and open one of our products page. This is the product that we have developed recently, which is a travel authorization app in Power Apps. This is the Power Apps form where we have, and with the Power Apps, you can also get the Power Automate flow. When once you visit this page, you can get detailed overview of this product where it has travel authorization features like submit new travel request. You can see my request, all request, admin settings, and dashboards. And the tools we used here are Power Apps, Power Automate, and PowerShell. Where in Power Apps you can get the app, and with the Power Automate we will trigger the notifications for the travel authorization app. And with the PowerShell script, we were running the PowerShell script to store and create the list for that. So you can also request a demo here by clicking on this request a demo button. You can visit this page for more information, and let's not waste the time here, and let's go back to our Power Automate flow. Click on back. Let's create a automated cloud flow here. I will create an automated cloud flow. So click on the create button, and I will be selecting automated cloud flow, and provide name for your flow, and select the trigger when an item is created and click on create. When you open this one, it will show the parameters, that is site address and the list name. Select the site address here. Here my site address is Human Resources Department, and the list name Employee Travel Voucher List. This is our list. Let's search here the action format number. At the number function, we can find the format number action. Uh, when you open the format number action, the parameters will be number and the format. When we click on show all on the advanced parameter, you can also get the local here. So here we need to provide the dynamic content where the number we were getting. Click on this icon where we can enter the data from the previous step. From the dynamic content, we will be selecting here voucher amount. The voucher amount from the dynamic content is selected. We want the format string in a currency. So I will be taking the currency format here, and we can select the local language, invariant local language of a country. If you are selecting the local from the drop down here, for now I will be selecting Albanian. After that, let me send an email and add an action here. Send an email. And in the parameter, we need to select the to subject and body. For you can provide or enter the name or email address of the person who is going to get this mail from the dynamic or manually. Let me add email address manually, and in the subject, you can provide something. So in the parameter, I have taken the email address manually, and subject, you can provide the subject, and I have formatted this content, and next to the voucher amount, I will give the output from the format number of voucher amount, so that it should have to show in the Albanian format of a currency. So let me click on enter the data from the previous step icon and select the format number. So now let's save the flow and test it manually by creating an item to the SharePoint list. So test it manually, click on test. Let me go back to the SharePoint list and add a new item here, editing grid view. Here I'm giving the number as 6000. Click on exit in grid view. Now the item code has been saved and let's go back to our Power Automate flow. You can see that the flow has been started running and it will take a few seconds to run. As you can see, the flow ran successfully. And let me open my Outlook. Let me open my Outlook. See, I got an email at 9:59 a.m. With the subject as test format number. When we open and click on this, you can see the voucher amount has been this. The number has been converted. The number has been formatted into Albanian currency, that is Lekhe. This is how to format a number to a currency format in the Power Automate flow by using the format number action as well as format number function. Thanks for watching, and for more topics on Power Automate, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. See you in the next video next week. Thank you.